For better picture quality, adjust tracking control on your VCR.
Traffic's moving smoothly if you're heading out of the city, but it's going to be a hot day today. Boy, don't you hate those dog days of summer.
The dog days of summer. Now there's a phrase I'll never understand, since all days are dog days to me.
And in business news, dairy farmers in the area have been feeling the effects of plummeting milk prices.
My name's Dottie. I know it's not very original for a Dalmatian, but the Winklers named me Dottie, and since I hadn't mastered English yet, I didn't have any say in the matter. It could have been worse. They could have named me Spot. I live with the Winklers on their dairy farm. It's a wonderful place, country living at its best. We have cows and horses and acres of pasture full of thick green grass. Well, I don't know about you, but I love grass. In fact, few things in life make me happier than rolling in it. Well, there is one thing that's nicer than rolling in grass. That's when the Winklers' granddaughter, Jessica, comes to visit. Jessica always comes at the end of the summer, and we always have a grand time together. There's lots to do on a farm, you know. Jessica and I shared all kinds of little adventures. But the visit I remember best happened not too long ago. That summer, we were in for a really big adventure. And all because the Winklers were in a really big bind. I didn't know it. And the day Jessica arrived, she didn't know it either. But we were about to find out.
I can't believe we're going to have you with us for 2 whole weeks.
Ma's been looking forward to this for ages, because she's got a big chore for you to do.
A big chore?
I do?
You do?
Yeah. Ma lays down the law around here, don't you? And she says it's going to be your job to milk the special cows.
Special cows? Which ones are those?
The ones that give the chocolate milk.
Grandpa, cows don't make chocolate milk.
They don't? Well, it's a good thing your grandma does. Ice cold with lots of chocolate syrup and a big plate of chocolate chip cookies to go with it. Let's go inside.
Okay. I've got so many things to show you, and I fixed up your room. Oh, it's so happy you're here.
Grandma, where's Dottie?
I was hiding. It wasn't that I didn't want to see Jessica. It was just, well, I was afraid of what she'd think when she saw me. You see, Jessica had always seen me at my very best, like the day I won a ribbon at the dog show. But that summer, I looked my very worst. At least I thought I did. I felt bedraggled,
Dottie keeps to herself a lot these days.
befuddled.
But why would she be in the barn all alone?
She's not alone, sweetie. She has lots of company.
Worst of all, I'd lost my girlish figure.
See?
Puppies! Dottie has puppies! 1, 2, 3,
It happens
4,
to all new
5,
mothers.
6, 7.
I was so relieved. Jessica loved me as much as always, and she immediately took a shine to my family. Well, who wouldn't?
7 Dalmatian puppies. They're so cute. Can I name them, Grandma? Please?
Not today, sweetie. Another time. You don't want to get too attached to the puppies. It'll only make it harder to say goodbye to them when they have to go away.
Go away? Aren't you and Grandpa gonna keep them?
Sweetie, do you have any idea how much it would cost to feed 7 dogs, 8 counting Dottie? It would cost Grandpa and me a small fortune at the grocery store.
Grocery store? What grocery store? Seemed to me I was the only one handling food service for puppies. I suspected there was more to it than that, and I think Jessica did too. But before she could ask about it...
She's here! She's here! Alex, Maggie, I haven't seen you guys in forever.
Alex and Maggie lived 2 farms over from us. They'd been friends with Jessica for years and looked forward to her summer visits almost as much as I did. Maggie was a cute little pup for a human, that is, and Alex was smart, especially with math. They were good kids, as kids go, but they were excellent puppy sitters. So excellent, I felt completely at ease letting them watch after my little ones whenever I needed an afternoon nap. Raising a family was hard work. I was dog-tired. Jessica's first week of vacation seemed to fly by. She was having fun. The puppies were having fun. I was feeling rested again, so I was having fun.
There's a plate of cookies in the kitchen and milk in the icebox. You can get them yourselves, all right?
All right.
And of course, Grandma Winkler fed us cookies and chocolate milk every afternoon. Oh, you've heard about Grandpa Winkler's special cows, haven't you? Yeah, well, anyway, we were having more fun than a puppy with an old shoe. Until the other shoe dropped. I'd seen those shoes before. They belonged to Percy Plimpton, the town banker. He'd been making several visits to the farm lately. I didn't know why. And judging by the look on Grandpa Winkler's face, I wasn't sure I wanted to. Still, Jessica and I were curious, so we hid in the bushes to watch and listen. Oh, I know it's impolite to eavesdrop, but I couldn't help it. I just...
Dottie.
Shh. Sorry. But doggone it, there was trouble in the air that day, and I was determined to sniff it out.
I'm sorry. I know you've had a run of bad luck, but there's nothing I can do. The whole thing's out of my hands. Unless there's a miracle soon, this farm will belong to the bank.
How soon?
I don't know, a couple of weeks. I'm truly sorry.
We know you are, Percy. We know you did the best you could.
I didn't like the look of things. Not one little bit. It was dog eat dog, that's what it was. And in my book, there's nothing worse than dog eat dog.
The bank's gonna take away Grandma and Grandpa's farm. Where will they go? What will they do? This is terrible.
Well, you bet it was terrible. If the Winklers lost the farm, I'd lose the Winklers. Where would I go? What would I do?
Your puppies, Daddy. What will happen to your puppies?
My puppies.
We gotta have a plan.
Where would my puppies go? What would my puppies do? We needed a plan, all right. We needed a big one.
We gotta have a plan. We gotta save the farm. We've gotta have a plan. We've gotta save the puppies.
Say it again, with feeling, come on!
Yeah, we gotta save Dottie's puppies.
The children were full of enthusiasm, but no ideas. I was about to give up when Jessica suggested they think about it for a day, then meet the next afternoon to pick the best idea. Coming up with a way to save Winkler's farm was no small task. It would take lots of money, so Jessica thought about it long and hard. I wished I could tell her how much I appreciated what she was doing, but she didn't speak Dalmatian, so I just hung out and hoped Maggie and Alex would have better luck coming up with a plan.
We could have a bake sale.
A bake sale?
Bake sale. At a nickel a cookie, you'd have to bake, let's see, 4,003,299.5 cookies to save the farm.
You gotta have a plan, you got to have a plan. Willy-nilly doesn't cut it, don't catch it as you can. If you wanna be successful, wanna hold the win in hand, go one step at a time and make yourself a plan.
Besides, I don't know how to bake.
Me either.
We could have a talent show.
A talent show? She had to be kidding.
Take Columbus, for example, when he sailed the ocean blue across the big Atlantic with his brave but tiny crew. Do you think it was an accident when they discovered land? No, they had a navigator. Yeah, Columbus had a plan.
I could sing.
Maggie didn't sing. Maggie howled.
We could hold a science fair. I don't think so.
You gotta have a plan, you got to have a plan. Willy-nilly doesn't cut it, don't catch it as you can. Consider all the angles, think it through as best you can. It's the only way to reach your goal, you gotta have a plan. If you wanna save a farm, you gotta have a plan.
We could saddle up Dottie. And we could have pony rides.
In your dreams, girlfriend. Nobody's putting a saddle on these spots.
There has to be a way.
I agreed. But bake sales and pony rides weren't gonna cut it.
There is a way, Dottie. All we have to do is find it. We can save the farm and your puppies, too.
I knew they would, sooner or later. Turned out it was sooner. Like the very next morning.
Jessica, come see! We don't have to make 1,000,000 cookies! 4 million. Give or take 1,000. Did we wake you up? No, it's okay. I couldn't sleep. I was thinking about the puppies. So was I. Alex didn't sleep at all. He stayed up all night. I was on my dad's computer when I found it. Found what? Come on, I'll show you. I just have to set up this computer.
A computer? Had the children lost their minds? This was no time to be playing solitaire.
You'll see. Okay. You'll see.
Alex and Maggie were behaving in the oddest way. They wouldn't tell Jessica what they were up to.
He found it on the internet last night. Spent a long time trying to find it. Is it about the puppies? You'll see.
They just kept saying, "You'll see, you'll see." Well, it was like watching a game of cat and mouse. A waste of time if you ask me. Cats are such a nuisance. But nobody was asking me, so I waited patiently and watched.
Hurry. Okay, here it is. Read this. It's a movie they're making in Hollywood. They need lots of puppies. They need puppies? Oh, yeah. Lots of them. It's supposed to be a real cattle call. No, it's not. It's a puppy call. A cattle call is an open audition. Don't you know anything? That's it. We can't save the farm, but the puppies can. Come on, we've got a call to make. Are we calling puppies or are we calling cows?
And so that's how Jessica ended up talking about my puppies to a big Hollywood producer's assistant.
Damien Selzer Productions. Oh, I'm calling about a casting call my friend found on the computer yesterday. The one about puppies. Well, I have 7 that...
Are they SAG?
Huh?
Do they, belong to the Screen Actors Guild?
No, they belong to Dottie.
Do they have an agent?
Well, they could if that...
Any special skills? Do they sing, dance, or juggle milk bones or something like that?
No, they're just plain little puppies.
Damien Selzer doesn't want plain puppies for his movies. He wants puppies with pizzazz. Puppies with personality.
But they do have personality. Please, just give them a chance.
But just send their pictures, resumes, and letters of reference, and we'll get back to you. Maybe. There are a lot of puppies out there, honey. They can't all be stars. Remember, puppies with personality. That's the key.
Well, who did she think she was? My puppies had plenty of what did she say?
Pizzazz and personality. Pizzazz and personality. How are we going to give the puppies pizzazz? I don't know. Ta-da! I'm ready for Halloween. Now I know.
And I was about to find out.
Do you rub 'em on the tummy? Do you scratch 'em on the chin? How in the world do you make a puppy grin? Do you put 'em in a tutu and wonder all the while, how do you make a puppy smile? Well, you gotta know that puppies mostly want to sleep. So smiling is a subject that for them is kind of deep. You can love 'em, you can pet 'em longer than a country mile. But how do you make a puppy smile? You're all in focus and you're ready for the shot. You've got the floppy ears and those Dalmatian spots. And then you realize that it could take a year before you see a puppy grin from ear to ear. You're the coolest little pups we've ever seen. You belong there, right up on that silver screen. The time is right, and you're in the right place. So let's see you smile on that cute little face. Fame and fortune are a photograph away. Oh, come on, puppies, we don't have all day. When they're picking puppies and they pull your little files, they want to see your best Dalmatian smiles. Oh, well. Who's to say what a puppy smile looks like anyway?
They took some interesting pictures. So the puppies had photographs, but the children's task was far from finished. They still had to write resumes for my puppies. And before they could do that, there was something very important they had to decide.
They have to have names.
Names. It was time to give my puppies names. Oh, I hoped they wouldn't name one Spot.
Scallywag.
That's good.
Yeah. Champion.
That's a winner, too.
How about Miranda and Pink Pearl?
Oh, nice.
Great. I like that. Let's see, I'm gonna name this one Coyote.
Oh, I like that. 5 down, 2 to go. Uh-oh.
I wonder.
Come back to that one.
My favorite goal? Master Jack. Yeah.
Take your time, Maggie. Pick a good one.
I really don't know.
Spot's not a good one, dear. Don't pick Spot.
What are I gonna name this one? Well, she is a girl. How about Miss Star? Miss Dottie Star. Yeah, that's good. Pretty good. Yeah.
Yes. Now there's a name with flair. Très chic. That little puppy is going to go far. My puppies had names with star quality, all right. But personality, pizzazz, and pictures weren't enough to guarantee them top billing. The Hollywood producer's assistant wanted resumes, too, and letters of reference. That meant there was still a lot of work ahead of the children. But at least they had a game plan. Operation Dalmatian. I think that's what Alex called it. And what an operation it was.
Isn't this fun? Yeah.
Those kids set up camp in the Winkler kitchen and worked their little...
I think this is gonna work. It's gonna be awesome.
Flanks off. Alex used his dad's computer to make my puppies resumes.
Previous experience. See letters of reference.
While Jessica and Maggie busied themselves at the kitchen table writing letters of reference.
What is a letter of reference?
It's a letter that says good things about our puppies.
Our puppies are the best puppies in the world, especially Miss Dottie Star.
The way Jessica figured it, the more letters they sent to Hollywood, the better chances the puppies would have at being cast. So she and Maggie wrote letters until their fingers cramped.
How do you spell production? P-R-O-D-U-C-T-I-O-N.
It took them all of the day, but eventually the job was finished. And my puppies were poised on the brink of stardom.
This is it, guys. Hope it works.
Me too.
This is it. Yeah, this is it.
The next morning, the children took everything to the mailbox. Now all they had to do was wait. And wait. And wait. In between all that waiting, they took turns checking the mailbox. They checked that mailbox every day, twice a day, waiting for a letter postmarked Hollywood. But the letter never came, and the children were running out of time.
My parents are coming to pick me up tomorrow. If we're gonna get a letter from Hollywood, it has to come today. Well, maybe they'll call.
Sure enough, later that day, the phone rang.
Mr. Seltzer?
No, this is Percy Plimpton. May I speak with Mr. Winkler, please?
He's not here right now. May I please take a message?
Yes, please. Just tell him his banker called and that I'll be out in the morning to see him.
The banker's coming. Well, who are you calling now? Mr. Seltzer, I have to know if Daddy's puppies were cast in the movie, and I have to know now.
But Jessica didn't get to speak with the Hollywood producer. He and his assistant were doing lunch. The only response Jessica got came from an answering machine.
Thank you for calling Damien Seltzer Productions. Leave your name and number at the tone and we'll get back to you. Maybe. If you're calling to find out if we cast your puppy or puppies in our upcoming blockbuster feature, don't call us, we'll call you.
I've never seen a more hangdog expression than I saw on those children's faces. If they'd been born with a tail, it would have been between their legs. Mine was, especially when Jessica showed up in the barn that evening.
Can I sleep out here with you tonight? Grandma said it was okay. Look, I'm really sorry things didn't turn out the way we planned. I tried, I really did. I guess things don't always turn out the way they do in the movies, do they? That's too bad. You'd have been great in the pictures, Miss Dottie Star.
After a while, Jessica fell asleep. I couldn't. There were so many things to think about, and I thought about all of them until the crack of dawn. It was going to be hard to leave Wrinkler's farm. I was born here, grew up here, and it was sad to think my puppies would grow up somewhere else. Sad to think they'd never see the mist on the pond each morning. I was sad for the Winklers, too. Sad to think of leaving Maggie and Alex, wondering if I'd ever see Jessica again, and where. Sad that the plan hadn't worked, not because it hadn't worked, but because the children tried so hard. They worked like a dog, which is the highest compliment I can pay them. Ah, well, they gave their best. That's what's important. And that's what I was thinking when the rooster crowed and the car door slammed. The banker was here. Or so I thought.
They want to see all the puppies!
Oh, Miss Starr. Miss Dottie Starr. Perfect. Where are the rest of the puppies? Master Jack and Miranda.
They're in the barn! Come see!
Okay.
Come on! Hey, wait!
Jessica, what in the world is going on here? Where did this limo come from?
Gracious, I've never seen a thing like that in my life. Who'd come to call in such a thing?
The movie man's here. Yeah. Now you can keep your farm. And Dottie can keep her puppies.
Jessica, what's all this talk about movies and puppies?
Morning, Mrs. Winkler. Mr. Winkler, Percy. Looks like you got quite a celebration going on here. Oh, nice car.
Which one of you gets this?
I didn't know how much Hollywood paid puppy actors, but Jessica seemed to think it was a fair amount.
Is this enough, Grandpa? Is it enough to save the farm?
The Winklers certainly looked astonished.
I don't know, Percy. You think that's enough to save the farm?
Yes, I believe it is, Mr. Winkler. In fact, I'd venture to say there's enough left over for you to buy a herd of those special cows.
You mean the ones that make chocolate milk?
That little piece of paper must have been worth some kind of dog chow.
All right. Let's go, Miss Starr.
Bye.
It's off to Hollywood. We'll take real good care of them, okay, guys?
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
I was so proud of my puppies. They were going to be in pictures. Jessica was happy. The Winklers were happy. Everyone was happy. There's an old saying that goes, every dog has its day. Well, thanks to 3 great kids and Operation Dalmatian, this dog sure had hers.
In the news, one of the largest talent hunts in history wrapped up today when Hollywood producer Damien Seltzer cast 7 Dalmatian puppies at a place called Winklers Farm. Word has it Seltzer's upcoming picture will feature puppies from all over the country.
You're hitting the road now, going to Hollywood, gonna be big stars. Hey, we knew you could. We'll be seeing spots on the silver screen, the coolest thing we have ever seen. It's a Dalmatian sensation. Things will never be the same. You're hitting the big time. I can hear the applause. You'll be kissing babies and shaking paws. Study hard and learn your parts. You'll always be puppies in our hearts. You're a Dalmatian sensation. Enjoy the fame, the admiration, the adoration. It's a Dalmatian celebration, a jubilation, an inspiration. Dalmatians across the nation. This creation's a fascination. Things will never be the same. We're sure gonna miss you till you get back home. Show 'em your spots, kids. Wherever you roam, you're the coolest puppies that have ever been. We can all say we knew you when you're a Dalmatian sensation. Things will never be the same.
Seltzer's latest blockbuster picture is breaking box office records. People are lining up in theaters coast to coast to see it, and the critics love it. Beagle and Siebert give it 2 paws up, and Bona Barrett is already sniffing out the possibility of a sequel. Everyone agrees the Winkler Dalmatians steal the show. And Miss Dottie Starr has just landed a prime role in a puppy chow commercial.
You've hit the high road, gone to Hollywood. You've become big stars, like we knew you would. We're seeing spots on our movie screen. It's the hippest thing we have ever seen. It's a Dalmatian sensation. things will never be the same. You've hit the big time, I can hear the applause. You've been kissing babies and shaking paws. You studied hard, you learned your parts, and you stole the critics' hearts. You're a Dalmatian sensation, enjoy the fame. The admiration, the adoration, it's a Dalmatian celebration, jubilation, and inspiration to Dalmatians across the nation. This creation's a fascination, things will never be the same, oh no.
Welcome home from Hollywood, kids. Nice to see you still have time to do lunch with Mom.
Ain't love beautiful?
Let's not get nosy, bud.
Would you like to be my girl?
No, I wouldn't like to be a girl.
Oh boy, she's a regular Hetty Lammer. How about a little kiss there, beautiful? Gosh, can she kiss? It's just like being struck by lightning. Beware of the vicious dog. Vicious dog? Wow! I seen this done in a feature picture once. Tammy Fletch. I guess I've lost you, Daisy, and I'll never see you again. Daisy! Oh, my Daisy, what have they done to you? What have they done to you? They've changed you. She hasn't changed a bit.
Play safe! Play safe! Before it's too late! Stop heading for danger! Wait! Better play safe! Beware! Take and always prepare to stop, look, and listen when you get up in the morning. Don't you dare forget a warning when you play. Clever play safe.
Hey, Robo, let me go, will you? Let me down. I'm a big fella. I want to watch the train door. Let me down, will you?